Matonga muthu ane a khou dzula Tshikurubi. A ri nga vha pfhi we vhashumi. Ra nga ri khou vha pfha, ri vho tou pfha vha khou tou khatha fhedzi, ra nga ri khou vha pfha ri vha ri khou tou vha zwifhela fhedzi uri vha takale. Mara ngoho ndi uri a ri khou vha pfha. Vhashuma a vha tende vho balelwa vha kha ḓi tou thoma, vha ḓo tou thaipha vhashuma. Zwa itea hezwi zwithu zwa network na nṋe zwo no nyita. Anyways, to itani kha rendo u ḓo vha a khou fhindulela na vhashuma a vha na network.
Ndi yone.
Na nṋe ndi yone. Today we're going to continue with our lesson as far as we are concerned, so that we don't waste much time. So that we don't waste much time. Yesterday we have covered many things, and in our show class so we have covered many things. Remember, we're still talking about what we call the we're still talking about what we call the measurement. So we're still talking about what we call the measurement. So we can grab one question and do a revision with it so that we can proceed with our today's lesson. We can grab one question and see if we'll be able to proceed with that question together. Hello, the lady on the mic now, you must be responding. Can you see the screen, you guys? Hello? Can you see the screen? Guys, can you see the screen? Is my mic working? Moshoma, can you please comment? Even though I can't hear you, but as long as I will hear your voice. Dakaro, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's start to answer this question. Can you read the question for us, Karendwe? Karendwe, can you read the question for us?
And newspaper companies
The newspaper companies.
And newspaper companies packaging machine rolls newspapers into rolls and packs a total of 35 newspapers into a rectangular box with dimensions as shown in the diagram below. The machine packs 7 newspapers in 5 rows. Calculate the radius of each roll of newspaper if the fit exactly into the box.
Okay, so we're going to calculate the radius of each newspaper. You can loop your mic, Kare. We're going to calculate the radius of each newspaper if they fit. So the box itself in our A, ourselves, we know that the box is 35 centimeter. Is that so? Can you see that the box is 35 centimeter? Hello?
Yes. Yes.
The box is 35 centimeter and hold 7 newspaper in each row. So therefore, the diameter of each newspaper, diameter of each newspaper is 35 divided by 7. Then we get what?
5.
We get 5 centimeter. Therefore, the radius is half of a diameter. Is that so? Is that so? Radius is the half of the diameter. So it means our radius is going to be equals to 5 divided by 2, which is equals to what?
2,5.
2,5 centimeter. So as far as we're concerned, that's our radius. We're done. Let's go to the next question. Correct?
The volume that the newspaper occupy in the box.
Well, we need the volume. So the box is 30 centimeter height. If you can look at the box, the box is 30 centimeter height. Therefore, each newspaper is 30 centimeter in height. So ourselves, we know that the volume is nothing but equals to pi r squared multiplied by h. Is that so?
Yes.
So when we substitute, it means we are going to have what? Wait. We always have our radius now. We said what is our radius? 2,5. It means we are going to have 2,5 squared multiplied by what is our height is 30. So when we remunerate on our calculator, what are we going to have?
589,05.
You said 589,05
89,05.
centimeter cube. Are we fine? Remember the question says the volume that the newspaper occupy in the box. So this is the volume, ne? Is measured in cubic. This is the volume of a single newspaper. The volume of a single newspaper is what? Is 5 comma what right? 58 589,05. This is the volume of what? Volume of single newspaper. Are we good? So ourselves, we need the total volume. We need the total volume. And they say total package of the newspaper is how many? How many newspaper do we have? Hello, how many package of newspaper do we have? Do we have people here in the meeting?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
We have uh, the total of 35 newspapers.
Yes, we have got the total of 35 newspapers. But ourselves here, we get the total of the volume of a single newspaper. So it means the volume of 35 newspapers will be equals to what? If the volume of a single is 589,05. So it means the total volume, that means the total volume, therefore, V total is going to be equals to 35 multiply by the volume of single, so that we get the volume of 30, the package of 35. Then this is equals to what? What did you get?
I got uh, 20,616.75.
20,400 and what? You say 616,
616, yeah,
comma
75
75 centimeter cube.
centimeter cube.
Yeah, that's the total volume. Can we go to the next question?
Yes.
There we go. You can take it over, Mshoma.
Uh, Here we have to calculate the volume of the gaps between the newspaper and the box.
They need the volume of the gaps between the newspaper and the box. So the formula of the volume of the gaps, the volume of gaps is nothing but equals to the volume of the box minus the volume of the newspaper. Then we get the new volume of the gaps. Are we good? So ourselves, what we don't know here, we don't know the volume of the box. So the volume of the box, we know the formula. The volume of the box is length times breadth times height. Are we good? Then this is equals to our length is 35, our breadth is 25, our height is 30. Then we get what?
26,250.
26,450 centimeter cube. So therefore, it means the volume of gaps is nothing but equals to, we know, the volume of the box minus the volume of the newspaper. Then we get what?
600.
You said we get what? 56,25 centimeter cube. Are we still together?
Yes.
Can we proceed? Or you're still
Yes,
writing? You're still writing?
let's proceed.
Oh,
Okay. So now, as far as we're concerned, let's proceed to the next question, or to the next things that we're going to do now. We're going to talk about what we call Um, we're going to talk about what we call the surface area. We're going to talk about the surface area and volume of a sphere. The surface area and volume of a sphere. The surface area and the volume of the sphere. Are we good?
Yes.
So now, as far as we're concerned, what do you know about the surface area and the volume of the sphere? What do we know about the surface area and the volume of the sphere? So when we are talking about the surface area, a sphere is a perfectly symmetrical balls with all points on the surface of the sphere being equidistant from the center. So the formulas we're going to show, when you are done to copy, tell us so that we can proceed to the next slide so that we show the formulas.
Proceed.
Okay, thank you. This is what we're talking about when we're talking about the sphere. Are we good?
Yes.
So now, as far as we're concerned, the surface area and volume of a sphere surface area and volume of a sphere we're going to say surface area SA is equals to 4 pi r squared, and the volume we're going to say volume is equals to 4 over 3 pi r cube. Are we good?
Yes.
The aim here is to know the formula. The aim here is to know the what? The formula. So finished copying, then we proceed.
Proceed.
Yeah, proceed.
Okay, let us proceed. So as far as we're concerned, you grab the formulas, right? The formula for surface area of a sphere, it says 4 pi r squared, right? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay, now let's talk about the surface area and the volume of a hemisphere. Hemisphere, surface area. I think even tomorrow we can use this time. What time do you come back, you guys? We must do first lesson because I've got many classes. I'm trying to catch up, and I already signed a contract with you that the whole week. What time do you come back so that you can maybe rest for 1 hour and we start our lesson?
Between 9, we'll be
You
back.
come, you come back in the morning. Oh, you guys, you were supposed to say this today so that we're going to be done with this.
And then tomorrow we're going to collect the reports only. Then we came back.
Eh? Oh, sorry, myself, I even forgot that you guys you need to collect reports. Okay, it's life. Okay, which means tomorrow I'm going to get the results of people. Okay, thank you very much for informing. I must not ask you to send your report. You must feel it inside your heart that you have to send it. You guys will have to work hard. Ne?
Yes.
Yeah, we have to work hard. You must not give up in life. We must work hard. So, anyways, let's talk about the surface area and the volume of a hemisphere. We're talking about the surface area and the volume of a hemisphere. However, a hemisphere, a hemisphere, a hemisphere is a hemisphere is half a sphere. A hemisphere is half a sphere. Therefore, therefore, is simple is simply half that of a sphere. I'm using my finger to write. My laptop, it doesn't want to touch the screen anymore with the pen, because if I write with the pen, it won't we won't finish here. So, anyways, but is it visible? I'm trying.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay. So, however, if the hemisphere is closed, you have to take into account the area of the base of the hemisphere when calculating the surface area of a hemisphere. So, if the hemisphere is closed or solid, the area of the base pi r squared has to be added. NB. Let me just write it. NB. Tangeni betwell. DK, Richard Rothemus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the hemisphere, if the hemisphere is closed, if the hemisphere is closed or solid, the area of the base which is nothing but pi r squared has to be added. Karewe,
Ah,
ugae mungwe.
Mombanye.
Enotofungani kabusanyi mara.
Ribu.
Mm,
Wayan.
okay. So now, I said that if the hemisphere is closed or solid, the area of the base pi r squared has to be added. Can we proceed?
Yes.
Okay. So as far as we're concerned, this is what we're talking about when we're talking about the area of a sphere, of a hemisphere. So the surface area and the volume of a closed or solid hemisphere. Surface area, it says SA equals to 1 over 2 4 pi r squared plus, why are we adding this? Hello? NB says what? If the hemisphere is closed or solid, the area of a base pi r squared has to be added. That's why we're adding. Are we good? That's why we are doing what? We are adding. So when you are done to copy those formulas, you will let me know so that we can go to the surface area and the volume of a pyramid. Remember, in grade 10, you will be expected to calculate the volume and the surface area of two types of pyramid. The first one is a triangular pyramid. The second one is a rectangular pyramid. So the method and formulas for calculating the surface area and the volume of pyramid do not change for the different types of pyramid. Are we good? I will then write those formulas for you of a pyramid. I hope we are still at the safe side. Hello?
Yes.
Are you guys following?
We
Yes.
are following.
Okay, thank you very much. You will tell me to proceed, ne? Waiting for you. Take your time. But on 7 o'clock we're done. I've got a grade 11, and on 8 I've got first year, and from 9 I've got a cross night of other students. Guys, are you writing the same thing? You're not, you even now you're not done.
We are done.
It means we can proceed, is that so? Okay. Okay, Bashoma, abapedzisa Bashoma. Okay, nango kartuwe. Amba Bashoma roimerami. Okay, so as far as we're concerned, as I was saying, we are now want to talk about what we call the surface area and volume of pyramid. Surface area and volume of pyramid. So I said you will need to know how to calculate two different types, two types of pyramid. The first one is triangular pyramid. Triangular pyramid. The second one is rectangular pyramid. So can we go to the next slide so that we can deal with the formulas now?
Yes.
Okay. So the volume of a surface area of a pyramid, volume of a surface area of a pyramid is going to say volume is nothing but equals to area of base times height, area of base times height divided by 3. And the surface area is equals to area of base plus area of triangular face. Area of triangular faces. Again, where this area of triangular faces, where this area of these triangular faces is nothing but given by half base multiplied by the perpendicular height. It's a height on the stand. These ones we mean perpendicular heights. It's a stand height. Are we good?
Yes.
So I think now we can talk. I think now we can talk about what we call the triangular pyramid, so that you can be knowing what is a triangular pyramid. I think we can talk about what we call the triangular pyramid. Can we go to the next slide?
Yes.
Okay. So there we go. I hope it is visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
So now, this is what we call triangular pyramid. So a triangular pyramid is a pyramid is a pyramid that has a triangle as a base. So in grade 10, you will deal with the right angle triangle base pyramid and equilateral base pyramid. This is what has been shown on the bottom line. Are we fine?
Yes, sir.
So can we proceed?
Yeah, on my
Yes.
side, I feel proceed.
Okay. So now, as far as we're concerned, we can now talk about what we call the rectangular pyramid. Rectangular pyramid. Rectangular pyramid. A rectangular pyramid. So a rectangular pyramid is a pyramid that has a rectangle as a base. A rectangular pyramid is a pyramid. Let me just write this: a pyramid as a pyramid that has a rectangle as a base. So it is important to note that if the base is square, or it is important, let me write for you. It is important to note that if the base is a square, the area of all the faces will be the same. Are we still together? Hello.
Yebo.
Yes.
So this is what we are talking about. This is what we are talking about. Can we end here for today so that I rush to the next class? It means tomorrow we're going to talk about the surface area and the volume of the cone. But for today, let's end here. Then I will give you a sleeping passport that covers what we have covered. Are we fine?
Could you please send the recording?
They are after all my classes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.